Alright, so you've heard it all before. How to make money with surveys. It's really easy stuff. I do it on a daily basis, make about $2,000 to $2,500 every month. There's a lot of crap out there though, and there's a lot of trial by error. So we're going to cut through all that. I've made it easy. I've made a little resource page with all of the best surveys out there updated. Anytime a new one comes out, I test it, see if I like it. If I do like it, I'll drop one off. There's a few things you really need to know about taking surveys and how to be successful with them. The first one is that you need a dedicated email. That dedicated email is very important because with that email, you're going to be able to consolidate all of those surveys the survey sites that you sign up for, and you'll be able to actually have them all in one email without spamming one of your personal emails. So what you're going to do is set up a dedicated email is your first step. You can do that with Google, Gmail, Yahoo, any of those free email sites out there. They're perfect. I like Gmail because it's easy to use and it's simple and it's free. Easy stuff. The second thing you really need to know is that you need to sign up with more than one survey site. You need at least 5 to make any sort of substantial money. I personally have about 20 of them, but you need to take time because if you get too many of them, it's easy to get overwhelmed and you just have way too much stuff going on. You'll miss surveys, really good surveys like the ones that, $20 for 15 minutes of work, and you'll miss them because you just have too much stuff. So I would start with about 5 to 10. And as you grow and you get better at it and you're organized, you'll be able to take on more and more, and you'll just have more variety. You'll have more surveys coming into your inbox, and you be able to pick and choose which surveys you really want. But yeah, all of that information, all these bullet points are in this page that you can see down in the description. It's just a quick little resource page that I built, just bullet pointing these tips, and then has the surveys that are most popular and that are actually paying people on time every time, and that you can actually make some money with. I usually spend about 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. It ends up being about 40 hours a month, so it's not bad. $2,000, $2,500 for 40 hours of work. Yeah, I'll do that anytime, all the time. It's not going to make you rich by any means, but it does put money, put food on the table. So what we're going to do is one of the most important steps, actually. You got the email, dedicated email. You've signed up with 5 to 10 of these different survey sites. They're all going to have you do a initial survey. This initial survey is very important because this basically picks your demographic, puts you in their list as far as doing their surveys. And so what you need to do is be very honest because they want a specific demographic. And you might not get all the surveys that you're wanting to do, but if you're very honest, then you're going to get quality surveys, and you're going to get more quality surveys if you're honest. And if you fill out these surveys completely honestly across the board, you're going to make some decent cash anyway. So the last thing you really need to learn about taking surveys and how to be successful taking surveys online is just being organized. Use an Excel spreadsheet is very simple. Make some simple little topics on there and keep all your passwords, all your logins. Read the fine print. Find out how much they pay out, like what's the threshold. If it's a $20 a month, $50 a month, that way you know exactly where you're at with all of them. You're tracking how much you're making, and just stay organized. That's one of the most important things with this. It's really easy to get overwhelmed when you have all these different things you're signed up for out there. So go ahead and bookmark the resource page in the description. Very easy stuff. These bullet points are right in there, super simple, and I will keep that survey list updated and fresh, so any new surveys that come that I like, that I'm making money with, I'll put those in there. Any ones that are outdated, that aren't working anymore, that are getting scammy or spammy, I'll pull them off the list, because these companies, they change hands every once in a while. You'll be taking surveys from Pepsi, from really major corporations. You'll get a lot of free product as well. So that's kind of a bonus on top of the money that you're making for the surveys. Hope you guys have a bunch of success out there doing this, and be blessed.